a nice warm hello to all you listening right now. I'm trying to do it. Okay, here we go. Our hope is here that you can join us here at the Chit Chat Cafe and walk away with a nice laugh, a breath of fresh air, an aha moment, a way to pass time, and hopefully a guide to your sticky situation. Whatever the case may be, we want to thank you for sharing your time with us. Now, sit back and enjoy the chit chat. You did it! Okay, you did it! I think last week I did so much better. I think today I just was like, ooh, here we go. And I didn't refresh my memory, so I got that little piece.
You still pulled through.
But I did it.
You still pulled through.
Yeah, it's going to get better. It's going to get better each time.
Yes.
I'm determined to memorize our opening.
You're going to get it down.
I am.
You will. You will.
How y'all doing, girls?
Woo woo, we're good.
Doing so good.
I can tell Josie's face is like, whoo. Get it, girl.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny.
I'm doing great.
That's great, Josie. What are you drinking, Josie?
I'm drinking some sparkling water.
Yeah.
It's Raz Cranberry.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Love it.
It's a warm day out here. And my mic's not close by. Thank you, Sam. I'm just really enjoying myself. I just like, came in, sat down, and
what would we do without our producer, guys?
I love it.
Let's just give
Thank
us
you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, producer. Much. Oh my goodness.
He is the best.
He really is. You know, it's funny because since I can hear you, I didn't even notice your mic was
I didn't even notice either. And I pulled it up earlier, I think, but not enough.
Oh,
or I think I pushed it back down. I don't know.
So funny.
But I'm drinking sparkling water. Yum. You guys, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Today I have a nitro.
Ooh.
You know,
it's like energy.
No, it's smooth. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure they sell nitro machines to be in your home. I'm not even sure. But when I asked for it nitro, it's so cool because it's like you don't need ice and it stays like cool. Like it takes longer to get hot than when you do ice because you know the ice melts.
Yeah, it's real fast.
Well, with nitro, it doesn't.
Longer.
Yeah, it stays cool longer. So I have a nitro sweet cream latte with oat milk.
It's so good.
It is. It's so good. It's fresh. It's light. Like, you know how some coffee you're like, oh, that's pretty bitter. Mm-hmm. No, I like this one, and I chose it today because it's a beautiful day outside. I like cloudy days.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It's fresh.
It was a bit humid.
It does feel.
And my throat is feeling it. Because there's
allergies.
a lot of, like, I don't know, but there's pollution out there. Like, I could see it driving back.
Downtown, right? You can see it.
You can see it. I'm like, what in the world?
Yeah.
And I started to feel it in, like, my throat. But it was warm, and, like, we got a little bit of rain for a second, and it felt cool.
It felt good.
Yeah. So it feels
That's what the girls said
nice
whenever I went to go pick them up. But I have a white car, and you can see on my car.
It's like yellow.
Yes. Like, I need to go wash my car.
Pollen.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm drinking water today too, guys, but more because I'm feeling a little not sick or anything like that. Just
let me move my straw over here. Oh my god.
It's the allergies.
I need a bubble between both of you.
Allergies. The good thing with allergies, no se pasa. Because I'm feeling it. Ugh. But that's what I'm drinking today, guys.
I think que sí se pasa.
No, allergies does not.
I didn't have allergies until I married Sam. Yes, he gave me allergies.
Which is not bad. Not bad. Well, with everything that's going on, right? Oh my gosh, guys. If I have to tell you guys what our sticky situation is, I'm going to let you guys think about it. But I want you guys to remember, I used to wear a legging that match my skin color. And I will definitely show a picture. And we'll have it up there, or else I'll just show it to y'all right now. But
it's going to pop up now.
Right now. Okay. But you guys have to laugh about it right now. Even me. Even with this, I felt so confident. I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling it. I felt cute and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I'm like, my husband is like, never again, please. And I had it for like maybe 2 years. Yes, 2 years.
She was turning all kinds of heads.
So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? That's fine. And in my head, I'm all like, that's my husband. Why are you wearing that? It looks like you're not wearing anything. He felt
uncomfortable.
And then how I said is like, they're just leggings. Like, if I take a second look, it's okay. But then I'm like, nope, I don't want that anymore. So I ended up retiring them, to Goodwill.
R.I.P. leggings. R.I.P.
This is the funny part. After 3 years or so that I had him, or 2 years
it took
that I had him, yes. So because
she didn't want to let him go.
I did it because I'm like I said, I like
let it go.
I know. So with that being said, like, how do you tell somebody, guys, that they don't look flattering when, like myself, I believed I did?
Wow. I don't know. That's why we're here. But I think it has to do with emotions. So let me...
Okay.
Here we go. Look. Emotions are like farts. Okay. Like, I'm going to explain. It hurts when you hold them in. Some clear a room. Some are silent. But it is important they do come out in an appropriate and safe place. It is natural. It is natural to let them go that part, girl. So I feel this is just my perspective on how do you tell someone like, oh, that's unflattering.
Yeah.
It's based on emotions too. Like, we got to be careful because people's emotions are on the line as well.
That is true.
And so just like this says, it has to be in a safe place, but
to even get told that, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Nubia, I want to know when you realized, okay, maybe I should retire these leggings. If you could remember, like, how did you feel? Like, were you sad? Were you upset? Like,
no, I mean, because it's not like I was letting my trasero kind of show off there. No, right? I wore long shirts to cover that. So I wasn't feeling like that bad.
Yeah.
But I think one of our guy friends, two of our guy friends said something, and y'all know them. They're like, why are you wearing that? Like, it looks like you don't have pants. I'm like, but I do. It's just, they're my color of my skin, the color of my skin. So
did you feel embarrassed?
No, I just laughed. I really just laughed. I just laughed. I mean,
I think she got
embarrassed. No, in Naria, the embarrassing part didn't really get to me because I still wore it after 2 years.
She was like, I don't care.
I was, like I said, I was feeling myself with them tights. Like,
she was feeling herself with them. Like, she was like,
I'm like, you know what? I'm wearing some type of pants that look just like my skin color, and like, I'm okay with that. It's so funny.
Okay, so wait. Was it funny, or is that the impression you wanted to give?
No, I think not even the impression. Again, no le puse. I didn't put like, oh my gosh, people are gonna feel uncomfortable to even have a second, like a second stare or
second
a double
take.
or second, like que me dijeron, well, you're not wearing anything. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, I never got told that after the fact, right? It's when I got told, I'm like, you know what? You're right. Like, I should not have been wearing that. Like, that was not even in my mindset. Okay, I'm gonna have people take second looks. Nada que ver, like, in all reality.
Yeah. I
just liked it because they look like my skin color. It's so funny.
Well, I'm trying to think if I've ever worn something unflattering. I'm never gonna say never again because it might come out. But I can't remember. Like, I think if I wore something unflattering, like I could see it and be like, oh no, that doesn't look good. Josie, have you ever had that moment, or like you bought something, you're like, this is so cute? Because when you go try on clothes, sometimes it looks so cute, and then you try it on, you're like, what in the world?
What was I thinking? Like, why did I buy it?
No. Like, even just in the dressing room.
Oh, no.
You're like, what? No, it looks better in the mannequin and not me.
No, I feel like even in the dressing, I'm like, oh, it looks so cute. And then I take it home and be like, why did I buy it?
Why?
So that's what's happened to me. It's like, I try something on and I like it, and I've taken it home and I put it on feeling all kinds of cute, and then
all kinds of cute.
And then my daughter's like, ew, you know, like, that does not look right. You better go back and change because you're not going out like that.
I wish somebody would have told me something like
that. That was my daughter.
Ugh. Even though I tell my husband, please tell me.
Okay.
And I'm like, never mind, never again. So I get my oldest child and I ask her, baby, does this look okay? They tell me.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Unflattering clothing is everywhere.
True.
So why do people wear them?
Girl.
I feel like people don't tell them. You know, I feel like if they had a friend like my daughter, they'd be fine. But some people don't tell them. I wouldn't tell someone that I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't verbally tell them.
Okay.
But I would. You could see it in my face.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, okay. That would be me. I would not be able to hide it either. I bought a pair of really cute. They're not slacks. They look like a dress skirt, but they were pants. And I have it vividly because that was the time I told. We went to the couples thing at our church, and it was a black shirt with a brown bottoms
I
and
do
polka
remember.
dots. Girl, I was wearing the wrong underwears with that one, and nobody said anything. Like, I'm sorry, I know TMI, because you know, okay.
Yeah.
But this is girls talk or chat. So I went into the restroom like, oh my gosh, I am walking over here, and now you me ha dicho now. I'm like, never again.
Hey,
Never
and I
again.
like those pants. They were very
cute.
flattering on you.
They were cute. But
okay, so I guess the first thing is that you have to know a person, right? Like you can, because you know there is some times that I'm thinking, oh, I want to go tell her like, mamita, maybe you shouldn't wear that, you know. But it's like I'm about to get slapped because you know she first of all she didn't ask me. Second of all, she don't know me. I'm about to get slapped, so I keep my comments to myself, you know. So I guess we would have to know a person to
I hear you.
You know, to even give that like
That opinion.
maybe let's go back in.
I hear you.
Know?
I think I see it. Okay, coming from the thick side, because I'm, you know, thick and fabulous. Thank you very much. I tend to question everything, but man, I love my sister. My sister can wear anything and she feels like she's a hottie, and I love that confidence. ¿Me entiendes? Not saying that it looks ratchet or anything like that, right? No. But just the confidence that it makes her. I'm like, I could never pull some of the things that she wears.
Where does that confidence come from?
You just not
I wonder.
paying attention to anybody's.
I feel like it all comes from self-love.
Boom,
I've learned.
Self-esteem.
Like, you have to focus on yourself and really love yourself and just kind of give yourself loving affirmations. Like, you are beautiful. You are loved. You are, you know.
Look snatched.
You know, and you gain
snatched.
that confidence. Because I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. I'm not, because I know everyone's not going to tell you are, but you need to believe that you are so you can gain your confidence back.
I like that.
Got it.
I like that.
That's
I would have to so agree.
I mean, of course I'm going to tell myself like, you are loved, you are beautiful, you are whatever. But I'm not going to go out skimpy looking, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to be modest. I'm going to, you know, and I feel like we all have to think about what we're going to look like when we go out, dressing the way we dress. Like, and I always feel like My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's always telling me. And I'll listen to her sometimes because I'm like, you're right, you know.
You're right.
I'm not gonna tell her
Just
to her
as-
face,
No.
but I'm
She's not
gonna be like,
hear
you know
this.
what,
I'm
she's
just-
right. So I'm like, do I look like a mom?
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going out with my
like that.
kids. My kids are coming with me. Do I look like a mom?
That's
do
good.
Do I look presentable?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have to attach that also comes to even being married. Is this gonna make my husband tell me something to question, or why are you doing? I mean, I think how I look at marriage is I'm only dressing for my husband.
But there are some husbands that
don't
let
mind.
their wives dress a certain way that,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess when it comes to unflattering clothing, I think you also have to wait to be asked for the opinion. Like, hey, do I look okay? You know, because the self-love, the confidence, you might not care. Like, well, who asked you?
Yeah.
Right? So it's
I'm
like,
as I
living in
look
myself.
cute.
Mhm,
As
I
long
feel
as I
cute.
look good, I feel good. I
Yeah.
look good.
I was about to
then
say,
I'm
as long as
going.
they know.
Yeah,
that
as long as
they-
you feel good
Yes.
inside,
Mhm.
you do what you want, girl.
Yes,
Hey, but
girl.
You
This-
go out in them booty shorts.
this is just like for real, okay? It doesn't matter if I feel a certain way with whatever I'm wearing. If it doesn't look flattering, please let me know, because I don't want to look like a fool either.
And I feel like I would tell someone close to
Yeah.
me, hey,
Yeah.
That is not
'Cause-
really good, girl.
Some, I don't know. I looked up the unflattering,
Word.
unflattering definition in the Oxford Dictionary. It says making somebody or something seem worse or less attractive than they really are. It's funny because it almost you feel like it contradicts itself, because sometimes people wear something and they're feeling confident, they're feeling like this is it, but then you see it and you're like,
I hear you.
you know, why is she wearing that? Or, you know, I don't know about, I think guys don't have this issue. Do y'all think guys have this issue where they're like wearing unflattering things?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, you think
And
so?
yes. And yes. I can see that.
Maybe it's for me. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if they think about it as much as
Us women do.
yeah.
I think they don't really care, if that makes any sense. Not like how we put too much time in, oh, okay, does this look good? Does this match? To,
Like, is it flattering? Is it not
Yeah.
flattering?
I don't know. That's my thought process on it.
I don't know. I don't know if guys think about that. So, guys, if
Let
you're
us
watching
know.
this, let us know.
Yeah.
Like, do you stand in the mirror and say, is this flattering? This is not flattering. Do I look, you know,
It's Tibochi.
Do I look
I'm
good?
just going to say it.
do I
So-
not look good?
There are some men that won't care what they wear,
Yeah.
but I feel like when they're in the dating stage or they want to impress,
Oh, yeah.
I'm
they
gonna jump in. Everyone can hear me a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, guys, they only wear what girls are attracted to. But if I had to call out some dumb wear on guys, it's not flattering. It's like fat guys with skinny jeans. Hairy legs with really short shorts.
Oh.
It's not flattering. And I can't wait till those trends go away.
Okay.
Anyways, I just had to throw
So.
it out there because-
So
Okay.
unflattering things for guys. You know, I mean, that's true. I guess we could see unflattering things for guys.
Yeah.
And that's great perspective, Sam, because he's a guy. But the short shorts with hairy legs,
That doesn't bother me.
that doesn't bother you?
No.
Well, I don't know if it's flattering. I would be like, ugh.
No, because you're saying the hairy legs. I mean, they're men.
No, but they're like so short. Like, do something. Like, maybe wear some longer shorts.
I mean, I can see that.
Like, sometimes I
see.
come out
Yeah,
and my
I would
shorts are
agree.
longer
I
than
think-
some guys.
Yeah.
I think I would agree that really hairy legs with short shorts.
Not
I haven't
so
seen any, so I'm be like, no puedo decir que sí o no.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's good. And then the skinny jeans, that's pretty funny. So
If you do that, I'm sorry, but I
But
gotta
it's
call
the
you out.
skinny jeans on fat boys. To be
skinny.
specific, because if you're tall, skinny, a skinny guy, skinny jeans work.
Yeah.
It's a fashionable thing, but it's just not fashionable on certain guys.
But I
Yeah.
think that goes to the body positivity and if they feel comfortable to it. I'm sorry. Like, if we're being... Okay, por ejemplo, me, I'm in the more thick side. But if I feel comfortable as se ponerte, like, body positivity, I really wouldn't care what other people think.
Yeah.
You know, if I go from that extent of mindset.
But it's not going to like body positivity. It's
Is it
whether it's
flattering?
it flattering
I
or not.
understand.
It's not, hey, do you self-love yourself? Do you not self-love?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's, does it look good or does it not look good? You know? Like that's what the sticky situation is.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I'm
It's-
gonna
it's-
still stay on, like,
it's tough.
yeah, not...
It would still go back to like, do you feel good in it?
That's what yeah.
But if we look at the word, the definition for unflattering, it's not talking about do you
The
feel good
positivity, yeah.
or the positivity. It's talking about what makes something or someone worse or less attractive than they really are, you know? So I'm not sure. I guess the other thing would be delivering it with kindness. Like if you feel like, hey, that's not, you know, flattering, you know, be kind about it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's ways that you could do it, like secretively, like, hey,
Saying it.
I bought this shirt for you, you know, or hey, I've seen so many cute things in your closet. Let's go back. You need to wear something of my favorite, you know.
I think it goes back to I have to have a really good relationship. I cannot go to somebody else that I do not know to me telling my opinion of what flattering is to them, if that makes any sense. Like, I could not bring myself to do that. I couldn't. To somebody that I do not know.
Yeah. So I think, you have to know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you walk up to a stranger, then
That'd be so
nowadays you might get shot.
Girl,
Like, I didn't ask you.
for real. That's
You
it.
know?
That's my
Yeah.
mentality. I'm like, okay, I'm wearing it. You're not.
Yeah.
So that's I'm gonna
"And?"
keep my opinion to myself.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question. Do you think people wear clothes that reflect their personality?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Their feelings, their mood, their...
Yeah.
Yeah. Dressing your essence reflects your personality, your character, mood, style, and what actually you are as an individual. So it was perfect because, like, when you said, you think about it like, oh, I'm going to dress, I'm with my kids, you know, I got to dress a certain way.
Yeah.
Even like, as a teacher, I have to think, like, is this flattering? Because the kids will tell you.
Girl.
Like, if we just look at this sticky situation from a kid's perspective,
They will tell
they're
you
going to tell you,
anything. Yes.
ew, there's something wrong with your legs.
Yeah.
They're hairy. Like, they're going to tell you.
Or that does not look good.
Or that does not look good. Or why are you wearing that? Yeah. And so, if we look at it through that lens, it's not about the self-love or the body positivity. It's about what's flattering or unflattering. And it's crazy because they're kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they've lived a long life.
Yeah.
To have experience under their belts, you know, to say, oh, let's think about it this way. But they're seeing something and they can actually express the definition of unflattering and flattering. Because there's times that my students, when I wear something, they're like, oh, you look so beautiful.
Yes.
You know? And then there's times they're like, what's wrong with your hair?
Yeah, no, I think with now day and age and the culture that we are in right now, oh no, you cannot be that blunt to telling people what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the era that we were, like, maybe in high school, I can see that kind of sliding.
Yeah.
Right? And not take it to offense.
Right.
Or not take it very personally because it's not coming from a a negative way or ill towards you. Is just, I want you to be your best or look your best, and that's fine. I mean, I can see that. Okay, if we're gonna go there, maybe seeing people like singing or in the pulpit, like even nowadays, like I tell myself, oh my gosh, that looks good, or that's not look good. Like I can't even go and tell them that. Like I couldn't. No, I couldn't unless I know you.
I don't know. I think as much unflattering clothing as I see, I feel like some people don't know that it's not flattering.
Yeah.
Like,
Es que también the moda nowadays. Okay, if you go to if you go buy stuff or clothes for your kiddos, nowadays you see very short stuff
or hose everywhere.
Yeah, or with the crop tops. I mean, not that I would put my kiddos on that, but it's like you see that everywhere.
Yeah.
I just might have maybe get a little bit bigger so it can look kind of baggy. I don't.
And I guess this kind of directs the sticky situation. If you see something unflattering, you have to explain why. Like, you can't just...
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, girl, that does not look good. You know, like,
Yeah.
I think it would have to be like,
Why?
it's too big.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you look frumpy, or that's too tight, girl. Maybe next month, like, keep working, you know, like, I think if there's an explanation for it, then I think it sits, it sits better. Yeah. Because, fashion obviously affects your self-image and the impression that you convey to others. And it's also the way which people can behave towards you.
Oh, yes.
You know, because, like, let's say, you know, Josie, right? If she wears, like, turtlenecks and, like, long skirts all the time and, you know, has her hair up, doesn't do makeup, like, maybe they're not going to want to come and approach her. They're going to be like, oh,
stay clear.
Maybe she's taken, you know? But let's say I'm married and I'm wearing, like, Daisy Dukes and a little tank top. They're going to be like, I mean, I'm not saying that anybody would consider me attractive like that, but
stop it.
But what I'm saying is, I'm conveying, hey, I'm ready to. I'm
like,
single.
Yeah,
I'm single and ready to mingle. So okay, is it our fault sometimes to get certain comments or certain looks or certain things because of how we dress ourselves?
Yes, I believe that the way you dress will attract types of people. And so that's why I go back to what I said, like, if I'm gonna go out with my kids, what do I want to look like? I'm gonna look like a mom. I don't know if you want to be labeled like, oh, mom, you know, but it already is mom jeans, boyfriend jeans, you know, it's labeled. So I'm gonna look decent to where my kids don't feel embarrassed for me, you know. Like, if I'm wearing Daisy Dukes and crop tops with my kids, they're gonna I think that they will feel embarrassed, like, especially my oldest. She probably wouldn't let me, but like, I'm if I'm gonna go out to the club, like, then, and I want to go catch something, then I'm gonna go
catch something.
Catch
Girl,
something.
you do not want to catch something.
No, I'm not gonna go catch something.
Maybe catch someone, but not something,
Not something,
girl.
no. Like, if I want to go out and I want to go look for a man, I'm gonna go looking like I'm looking for a man.
But Josie, you want to look for a man at church, not at the club.
Look at eyes.
Because, I mean, if he's clubbing, girl.
I feel like I have maybe the same mentality of maybe what you're gonna go through or gonna say. I'd be like, you know what? Even church boys, I'm sorry, will treat you bad. I'm sorry. I mean, if we're gonna be honest about that, let's be honest.
Okay.
I don't want
so we can't
to, but I think
that.
I've had enough of both the worlds.
Okay, let's change it back to flattering and non-flattering.
That's a
And
whole.
that's no
sorry.
pun intended. That's no pun intended, but I'm just saying
That was
because
my
being
fault. I opened a can of worms.
Right.
That's my
Yeah.
fault. I'm sorry, girls.
But
We're
it's okay,
gonna have
boo-boo,
to
like, I
get
got you.
different sticky situations out of this.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But anyway, I'm gonna go looking like I'm gonna go look for a man if I want to go out.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna go with my kids,
Attached.
and if I'm going to church, I'm gonna
Yeah.
dress different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
So, like, it's crazy because the unflattering, sticky situation, right? It's crazy because I feel like sometimes it's so hard to approach anyone, about it, but it's necessary because you don't want to look like a fool. You don't want to look like a fool, right, Nubia?
Yeah,
like
no.
you don't want to be walking out there like.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about what I just said, but no, I love what you're saying, and it's so true. I think for me, though, like it stated from the beginning, it's really hard to tell somebody that of unflattering to looking flat.
Because
flattering.
here's
It's
the
hard.
thing. It goes back to our emotions.
So yes, and should a good friend point out unflattering clothing?
Absolutely. Like capital A. Absolutely. I think if you have friends around you, especially girlfriends, I think it is very necessary. It's almost like an unspoken rule. Like, hey,
Yes, but not all the time they say it.
Well, it's because of emotions.
Okay. Then y'all better, we're saying this right now. Si ustedes ever find me out again, like my tights in the beginning of the show,
Yeah.
y'all better tell me.
No,
Okay.
it's so true. We have to.
So it's figuring out the way how you deliver it then.
Yes. Yes.
And not having emotions tied to it. Like you can tell them probably in my face, be like, girl, I don't know, cute. No. Coming to somebody and be like, mama, like, that looks awesome. You think maybe can I try it on? Or to see, I don't know, getting a conversation started.
Yeah. And I think, too, you have to think when you're giving that comment, like, it's unflattering, like, hey, think about it. Maybe sometimes people don't say nothing because does their opinion even really matter? Like if someone's going to tell me that's unflattering, I'm going to go change, but does it even really matter to some people? I think that's why some people might not feel the need or feel comfortable telling you, hey, that looks unflattering, because does it even matter? Like, are you going to do anything about it? Has there been other instances where maybe they've shared, hey, let's try this, or advice or opinions, and you're like, whatever, I don't care.
So I'm the type that would ask, what do you think? Does this look good?
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
what should I wear?
Yes.
If you invite me out. Like, where are we going? What's the dress code? What do I wear?
Yeah.
Or what are you wearing even? Or if I'm already wearing some, does this look good
Yeah.
for where we're going?
Yeah.
can
And
see
I
that.
would, I think, tell y'all, like, that doesn't, a close friend, like I asked, like, I think I would tell y'all, like, I don't think that would be appropriate for where we're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I don't know. I think we have to be careful when someone tells us, like, hey, that's unflattering. Like, I know our emotions are in the line, but take it into consideration. They're just watching out for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And I feel like if someone would tell me that, I'd be like, okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Okay. Coming to a perspective from a mom point of view, how much is flattering to our moms or unflattering? Like if your mom were to say, oh my gosh, okay, let's put it that way. I mean, R.I.P. my mom because she's in heaven. But she would tell me, like she has told me, like, Nadita, like you cannot be wearing that to go change, girl. Okay, like that looks very cute.
My mom.
I
and
love my
dad.
mom. That's all I can say. I love my mom. I love my mom
Hold on,
very much.
we have to unravel that right there.
We'll let Josie talk first.
I'm sure.
We'll let Josie talk about her mom and what her mom tells her about what she wears. What does
Yeah.
your mom
What she-
say?
I feel like my mom would tell me, she's like, "Ay, qué rabona." Like, your shorts are too short.
Estás
And-
enseñando mucho cuerito.
And I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it as bad as when my dad tells me.
Ooh.
My dad used to tell me, the one thing that I remember him telling me, y me dio tanta vergüenza, like, I was just like,
Oh no.
like, oh my gosh. My dad never told me a lot. Like,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
like
Oh.
how to dress, or
Yeah.
or he wouldn't call me out just because I knew, like, around my family, like, don't be. But I was going out. And so I had changed and I came out. And then he was like,
Así
no
pasé.
dejas nada la imaginación.
Dang.
I was like, oh. So let me
That's-
translate. It's like, you're
Listen
not leaving nothing
to the
for
imagination.
to the imagination. Like,
Girl. That
That
would have
hurt.
fooled me too.
I felt
like,
that.
okay,
That was
I need to
deep.
go
And I was
change
like,
again.
oh my gosh, I need to go change. And he didn't like me wearing red lipstick.
Really?
No, because
my dad.
and my mom either. I don't think, but she got used to it. But she would be like, nomás las rameras
That's,
usaban
ooh,
eso.
no, he didn't.
Like,
Whoa.
yeah,
What's-
and I was like,
wait.
oh,
Babe, that feels
What's
good.
rameras? Is that like palm trees?
No, girl.
Oh.
Oh.
like,
Like a
Ho, ho,
bad
ho.
person.
I guess,
Okay,
like,
okay.
what is? Would it be prostitutes?
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh my Lanta.
Like,
That's really deep.
Like, the
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. No explanation
no
needed.
explanation, but like,
Okay,
You know.
so with those comments said, like, do they really have that much say over like what we wear as adults?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I,
for me.
I think
for me to like,
yeah.
if they thought that, out of respect, I'm gonna go change.
I had to.
And the red lipstick, to me, I felt like it wasn't that bad. Like, you're overreacting. Like, get used to it. It's just lipstick.
I think it also was harder for you because you have a lot of big older brothers.
Yeah.
And that made it harder. I was the oldest, and we tried everything as far as like kind of pushing our boundaries to what we can wear, how we can do our hair, to what type of makeup we can put. Because we came from a foundation growing up, the old school Cristianismo, you know, that you can't do this, you can't cut your hair, you can't wear pants, you can't wear bold lipsticks to makeup. And so it was kind of like, okay, let's see how much I can do to kind of push and to, you know, kind of show my dad, like, it's not even like that.
So, I think with my mom,
She's going for it. Okay, get
I
it.
think my perspective, my perspective on my mom, let's just say she would be happy if I wore ponchos every day.
To cover herself. No,
To
you'll be that.
cover
What is that
everything.
called? The very. It's a fashion nowadays, but the very conservative.
Oh, conservative. Well, and here's the thing. I think moms, I think they watch out for you.
Yes.
Necessary. Like, and sometimes we got to be careful because their time frame might be a little off, and so what they think is flattering and unflattering might be slightly off. But I think at the end of the day, they're watching out for you.
Yes.
In my case, I never try to speak like I'm perfect, okay? So y'all know this. Like, don't, but I'm saying it for the viewers. Like, I'm not, you know, but I never wore like the short skirts or like the little
either.
shorts or the tank tops and stuff, because I was brought up with, you know, your self-image. If you don't respect yourself, then no one's gonna respect you. So for me, what I feel is comfortable and like, okay, like for example, like this,
I love
right?
it. I love
My
it.
mom would probably be like, "Mira, ni te arreglas, you know, like look at your hair, you know. So I don't know. I think you take what your moms give, and then you see and you're like, okay, they have a point, or they're just being moms, because at the end of the day they're moms, you know. So I don't know. I love my mom. That's what I'll say it again. I love my mom.
And they'll have anything to say for anything and everything.
And if y'all know where I can get ponchos, let me know, in all different colors and fabrics. So let's just recap, okay? So if you're trying to tell someone about their outfit and it's unflattering, number 1, you have to know the person. Okay. Number 2, wait until you're asked about, you know, your opinion. Like, hey, what do you think? It might serve a little bit better. Number 3, we've talked about this in previous episodes. Delivery is key. Like, dang, girl, you can't believe we were walking out like that.
You can't do that. You can't be a
Delivery is key. Delivery is key.
Yes, child.
Number 4, explain why. Don't just say, hey, that's unflattering. Explain, it's too big, it's too tight. You know, it might not
give more insight.
So good in this part. And number 5, think before you share your opinion. Think, will it even matter?
Ooh.
Because then it just might
air.
Yeah, and you won't start an argument, you know. So we are so glad that you joined us for this chit chat. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And next time you're dressing yourself, think, is it flattering? Is it not flattering? Ooh. We appreciate it. Thank you. If you haven't seen our previous episodes, please go back and watch us.
Yes,
stay tuned for our
solo chats.
It's okay. And follow, subscribe. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yes. Woo. Thank you so much again for sharing your time with us. All right, girls, what do we say?
Hasta la next Chit Chat.